Welcome everyone to Akron, Ohio, and home of the Akron Zips, where the fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup, one that could call back the glory days once seen in the old Rubber Bowl. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter. As we'll see, the Minnesota Golden Gophers taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Zips will put total leather to crank us up. So Minnesota's offense takes the field. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle offensively just seem to play better knowing they've got confidence in this guy.
The Golden Gophers moving quickly to the line. And the pass is intercepted. Didn't get much on the return, but what a huge play, and they are in business at the 24. Excellent field position here for the offense. Pressure coming. He's going to take off. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Finds his big tight end. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a first down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Akron! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Bradley. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They'll try to snap it quickly.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush, he didn't hurry, he took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Algier. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Using the quick game. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. The Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Zips! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Fighting off the defender. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Golden Gophers will punt it away on fourth down. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes a nice grab at the 25. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hernandez. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. He's got his man. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. The give to the back. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you've got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that that we just saw, which can...
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And that is an all-too-familiar sight. Listen, this team won last week, but they gave up 4 sacks. They got to protect this young man early in this game. Don't set the tone, and let's not go back to last week.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. It's complete to the left. Obliterates him, still on the move. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Quick completion to the right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Golden Gophers want to pick up the tempo.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. On the move, he fires. And that pass picked off.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Nudges ahead for one out to the 16.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Fires to the big fella. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. And the Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Algier. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, running back on the move. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the fourth quarter, they're going to be gassed.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. He'll run it again. And the runner is down, and so is the flag.
Holding, offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. They'll try to power their way ahead. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. Makes the grab and gets the foot in bounds, and it'll be a first down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating the ball down the field. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. I mean, they're about to run out of plays. 12th play of the drive coming up. Lets it go. It's caught. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Algier. Takes a hit as he fires. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Akron! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. Pittsburgh came through with a lunch pail hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And I guess it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won, and the fact this wasn't ever really in question. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Trying play action. Lofts one high and deep. And the pass is complete. He's got it at the 20. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. From the red zone, looking for a man. Moves away as he feels pressure. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. And that one goes incomplete, but there is a penalty flag, and they might have gotten him for OPI. Will wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy? They called PI on the offense this time. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Makes his connection. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Going for the big play. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Shadow of the goalpost looming. 1st and 10 from their own 1, just looking for breathing room. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. 1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Looking to throw, it's Algier. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. The sure hands, it's Hernandez. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. The Zips are moving quickly down the field. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Looking to scramble. He'll try to do it himself. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting 1st downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Zips getting set on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. Quickly complete. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. A little screen to the running back. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. Gets it out fast. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable.
Nice execution by the offense on 3rd down, understanding what they had to do to get the 1st down, pass complete, move the sticks, new set of downs.
Deep shot for the end zone. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. They probably feel good about their field goal chance. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Zips! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down down the field throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Quick handoff. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He'll come out throwing on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Andrews. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
Timeout, Minnesota.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He's going to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His fourth interception. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job.
Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Zings it complete to the right. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Going up top on first down. They're going to take a shot. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Algier. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They're going to throw it again. He's going to run it. At the 40, there he goes.
A lot of times we call these quarterbacks ballers and game changers, but you don't call them smart enough. Like knowing the situation, knowing I can scramble around, buy some time, and then knowing exactly what I need to do to get that first down. You can call them whatever you want, but that was really smart.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Swings it out to his running back. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. Unloads it left. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. Leaves it with the back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking?
Throws toward the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw it.
And into the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. And the Zips line it up with a 1st and goal. To the air. It's Algier. Trying to get to him. And a sack all the way back at the 5. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's 3rd and goal. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And he's made 1 already, and this one ought to be caked from 21 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sideline.
And more yards after contact. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's caught downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw it again. They get him down after he makes the catch.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. Reads it, fires complete. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. 1st and goal for the offense.
Get set.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Minnesota! He'll try to tack on one more. Splits the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Memphis endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from the Liberty Bowl, and the Tigers came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. After the incompletion, looking at second down. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Now facing a third and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. They're setting up the screen. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator. It's a lot of DCs. They focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. If this defense gives up a couple more third down conversions like that, they're going to be in for a very unpleasant film session.
They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Final minute now of the third quarter. He's got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Zips are on the move. He's got it down the middle. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The hand to the running back. How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38? They'll line up for a second down play. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Trying to impose their will with the run. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. Fourth and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
It's incomplete. A fourth down stop and the turnover on downs. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Bradley. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Looking to throw on second down. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Feeling some heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. Third down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. He's looking to throw. And they can't make the connection on third down.
Coming up, fourth down.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Right down the middle. Finds his man enough for the first. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. And the Zips will line it up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Got his man in the middle. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Cricket.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He makes a grab. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goals. Give to the running back. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. I see a look of disappointment from this kicker, but that offense is happy. They'll stay out there and go for it. 4th and goal. Touchdown, Akron! And the punishment has been extended. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense... just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. To the air on first down. Now improvising. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Andrews. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner will be brought down. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. At the 35, he's got room. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
He'll keep it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
One of the reasons I love this defense is because their DBs get involved, and they come screaming downfield. That's a pretty good athlete playing quarterback on that run, but because of the speed they have in their secondary, boy, they were able to get to him quickly.
The Zips will send out the punt unit.
On to kick it away.
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. Gonna let it fly. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Minnesota! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Number 85.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Tennessee managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. And they'll be singing from the top of Rocky Top after this one, no matter the final score. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The incompletion brings up a second down. He's looking to throw. Good timing on the quick out. It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Back to the air one more time. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. He's looking for a man on second down. Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Setting up the screen. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks. No matter what they do, they're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Line gets set. First down. They'll try the right side. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. He now has 91 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses. In this game, it was no different.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.